Hey, Ray, Tales from the Age of Men. Install instructions. I'm going to try to cover all of the use cases here. So this is one continuous video of how to install, and additionally, um, any problems that we've answered a bajillion times in the Discord, right? So there's ModDB and there's there's Nexus. ModDB is faster, so I hear, especially with those people with internet all over the place. ModDB is the faster one, unless you have premium on Nexus, but there's that. So what file to download? Well, if you want to play the latest community version, it's May 10th. It was uploaded over here, I believe, on ModDB. It's May release version 4. Once again, May 10th is the latest uploaded for the community version. Development version's different, but you guys can follow the same kind of steps here, right? So, one, download it. It's, I think, 17 gigabytes. Now it's a hell of a lot more. Wherever you download it, right? So here's it zipped. You can right-click unzip with 7-zip. So you right-click, I extract, or you can go to 7-zip and extract also. Your choice what to do. A lot of people say to use 7-zip. Once again, you do what you do, what you need to do. Come in here in the folder. There are multiple folders in here, ladies and gentlemen, right? There, for the community version, there are multiple folders or modules in here. All of them need to be put in your modules, right? So do not. There have been some people who just take this and they throw it into their modules and they're like, okay, it doesn't work. It's like, nope, that's actually not the correct way to do it. You have to open it up. There's modules. All you need are these modules, right? That's all you're going to need in order to play this game. And yes, I do know it's a lot of modules for various different reasons, right? And we're probably hitting those those numbers quickly. Like Nexus, I think it's 20 gigabytes file limit per file, so we're going to be hitting those numbers pretty soon. I don't know about this one. I think that also has a limit, but boom, boom, done. I downloaded it, I extracted it, right? So now I'm going to copy these. I'm going to right click on them, copy. I'm going to go to my modules folder. How do I find my modules folder? Well, okay, so maybe you don't know what your modules folder is. So you got Bannerlord. Also, what is the Bannerlord version? The latest one, version 1.2.12. That I don't foresee changing ever, right? Like until maybe the DLC comes out. But like my point, my stance right now is we're probably not going to develop to the DLC because the DLC is not going to be bought by everybody. So it doesn't make sense to kind of start to plan this out and do this for the DLC because not everyone's going to have access to the DLC, but everyone will have access to 1.2.12, right? So unless they update the free or whatever the paid for version, I don't foresee myself developing two different ones. It's just too much work, and we don't even know what the DLC is actually gonna do besides bringing ship combat in. Cool, but not too useful in Lord of the Rings. So, anyways, right now, just to answer that question, 1.2.12 for the latest version. Right. So now, how do I find it? Right-click, Properties, Installed Files, Browse. It'll literally take you exactly to where your module, where your stuff is installed. Come over here, the modules. Right-click, Paste. You'll have the folders in here. Next step. I'm going to go down and I'm going to look for PowerShell in my stuff. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to run as administrator, right? Yes, run as administrator. Some people don't have to. I would just recommend run as administrator, right? So you want to bring up the ISE so that you can just basically type in this. I'm going to go grab the command over here because I'm lazy, but it's like GCI, right? And so I'm gonna let me just pause right here so I can go and grab it. Give me a second. But yeah, we're just gonna have to unblock the DLLs. This is like the number one asked questions of, oh, my stuff doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? It's because you didn't unblock DLLs, right? So here is the FAQ, right? So if you go to the Discord, I guess I could tackle this too. Sorry, there's going to be a couple different rabbit holes. I know that a lot of people sit here and they comment on this. I have 144 posts. Thank you. I don't monitor this at all. Please go to the Discord. The reason why is to support you guys. Like, it's a lot of time and resources that we have to, kind of put forth to support people that just want to play the mod, right? So like, there's tons of people that are constantly posting in there. I'm not going to monitor 3-4 different locations. No. If you want help, come to the Discord. It's that simple. It's not that hard to do. Just join the Discord, ask your question, or please just join the Discord and Control F. I guarantee your question has already been asked and answered. And just do a little bit of research before you kind of ask your question. If you still need help, please let me know. But yeah, so there is that. So I do not monitor this. I do not monitor ModDB. Right? I monitor my Discord. That's what it's there for. So yeah, so if you go to the FAQ here, underneath support, right, latest version, right there. What is the actual sign? This is to mine. Actually, I'm gonna have to change it. So you'll be able to see me change it. So this is what everyone should be if you like downloaded it where you're where you just kind of click next. I have mine a little bit more customized. So what do? So I will go back to the right, we can go back to Steam, install files, hit the browse. It's going to bring this up, right? I'm going to right click here. Actually, I'm going to just go into modules. Then I'm going to right click, copy address as text, right? Put that in there. Right, so you got GCI, which is get child item, right? TAC path, I have the full path in my quotes or in my carrots because of the special character like and, right? That's why we have that. We got dash recurse, so get child item dash path, my path specifically, then dash recurse, and then the pipe, and then unblock file, right? So I then go up here, hit the play button. And the line should come up. Boom. Right? Now I know it works. Now, right? Some people all they do is they literally just copy paste. They copy paste the command. They're like, oh, the line came up and it worked. Maybe it didn't. I don't really know that answer. But if you come to the FAQ, you'll get your answers. If you have this issue with the GPU, please increase your terrain settings quality to medium or higher. If you get this, right, like some kind of, like maybe it's the LOTR AOM DLL or the trade bound fix DLL, whatever it is, if you have a DLL issue, it's usually you didn't run this command correctly. So you're going to have to do it again, right? So once again, I did that for you guys there. Yeah, so there's that, right? So okay, fine. We unblocked DLLs. What's the second thing? Well, the second thing is, or the third thing, excuse me, is load order. So I just, once again, I'm making sure, yep, all of these are in here. Don't worry about what's in mine. I'm in September development build, so mine may not look like yours. As long as your files that you have in here are in there, they look good, they look fine, perfect, right? Boom. Moving on. Now I launch the game. The load order matters. Actually, before I even launch the game, one of the things I can do is I'm going to need to download some things. So I go over here to the workshop. Harmony would be the first one that you need to download, right? The rest are kind of good to have. Harmony, click on Harmony, subscribe to it. It's needed, it is required, it is extremely important. The other ones are nice to have. Those would be Butterlib, subscribe, right? Boom, it's there. Better exception window. If you're like a Patreon member or something like that, I would rather you get the better exception window, download that, because that gives better reports for me to be quickly able to identify what your issue is and fix it, right? So I'm pretty good at fixing things just by looking at the kind of code that's being executed, or what call stack, looking at the call stack. And then the third one would be, I'm going to have to open this up because it's been a while. Mine is a little bit different. Sorry, boom. Okay, so Harmony you have to download yourself. Butterlib you have to download yourself. UI extender you have to download yourself. You do not need to download MCM because I put it into the mod. Oh, sorry. If you're using the community version, please download MCM. All right, Patreons, you do not need to download. I try to combine. I try to put all this into the mod as I can. But for everyone else, download these four. And then there's the other one down here. Boom, move this right there. So that should be what, if you're using the community version, this is what it should be. Once again, latest version 1.2.12. Make sure that that's right. So Harmony, Better Exception, Butterlib, boom, boom, boom. We get down here, birthing options, and you guys can basically make it look like that, right? For the community version, this is what should look like. It has to be like that, or else it's not going to work. For Patreons, you'll have a different Lord order a little bit because once again, I don't use POC anymore, and I've done some other things. So this is what your guys should look like. I'm not going to do these two because oh well, your guys are not going to see this, but because my screen's too small. Excuse me, my recording scene's too small. So you guys get to see this. Okay, now the next question is, oh my god, it's going to freeze on the book. If you're not crashing, let it load. The reason why, if you played any Total Overhaul mod, it's loading all these shaders. And I show you guys in other videos that it's working. So if you do get this screen that goes forever, or it feels like forever, maybe it's 30 minutes to an hour, like, just walk away, go touch grass, go do something. Even if this little horse, I think that you can see it in the bottom right, it's a little bit off screen. Even if the little horse in the bottom right stops, as long as you're on the book, you are fine, right? So it should switch to the books at some point. Even I'm loading shaders right now, right? So anyways, long story short is that's how you install the mod. If you get an error, sometime what we've seen, the most frequent asked question, right, is the DLL, right? So the most frequently is like, oh guys, just look at the facts. We put a lot of time into it to make this because we answered all these bugs and crashes and support all day long. This is the number one thing. Second thing is the texture array or the kind of GPU issue. That is just, once again, is answered there. The third one is it just didn't download correctly. I'm sorry. Maybe you have to go download it again. I know that it's big, but hopefully it's worth it to you. And then once again, if you do have issues, you can come over here to support, put it in, and we'll try to answer it. So this page right here, you guys see, I load this game every day, and it took me a little bit because I just added a whole bunch of stuff and did some things. But like, it takes me a little bit on my PC to load, and it's still loading, right? So like, I mean, we've been here for like maybe 3 minutes talking, and it's still kind of loading. So yours is going to take a while on the first load. It should get faster overall. But guys can come here, put this. Now, let me just be kind of real with you guys. If you're on the community version and you're having some issues, the community version was built to just provide a showcase of, because we started in November of last year. I think I released sometime the first kind of, hey, this is what we're kind of doing in December. Wasn't meant to be a playthrough, anything like that. Then I moved on to May. Once again, trying to do a kind of a quarterly kind of thing. I released in May as another showcase. Is it completely playable? No, there's a hell of a lot of things that are wrong with it. Now we got to a kind of version that I think that there's a lot of playthroughs kind of going on, and stuff like that. So the development is kind of moving on. It's moving forward. But like, I will tell you that the community version isn't as fleshed out. It was literally just to kind of show a showcase. If you liked what you see, great. Provide your feedback. We take it. We hear all the feedback. I constantly are changing stuff. You guys can see, and mod progression. You know, if I don't post here every day, then someone it comes in the general chat and says mod's dead, so it's even funnier to me. So, you know, like yesterday, I'm sure since I didn't post on the September 9th that someone said that mod's dead. So, I try to post as much things as I'm doing here. We try to post in all these channels to keep you guys updated. I have a YouTube channel with blogs. I'm sorry about my screen width. It's just it is what it is. At the end of the day, I can't really do too much with this small screen. Maybe I'll have a monitor dedicated to 980, 1080, 920, 1080 streaming, but I think that the tools nowadays should just, I don't know, allow for supporting of monitors. So yeah, that's how you install. It's really that easy. Extract it to the right place. If you don't know it, go to Steam. Once again, you know, properties, installed files, browse, go to the modules, you know, so it'll put you right here. Go one more to modules, make sure that you paste them all here. Might take you a little bit of time. Once that happens, you run PowerShell as administrator, do your get child item kind of command line, run it as a, you know, run it, make sure it comes back clean. If it doesn't come back clean and you get like a red text, just read the red text, Google, put it into Gronk or ChatGPT or wherever else you want to kind of use it. It's like if it literally tells you what the error is in the red text. It will tell you file not found, which means that you're not at the, or the path is not found, which means that, like, you know, you're actually not at the correct path, that you just kind of copy pasted and didn't change the path, or your path is different. Maybe like your path is D or E or Z drive or something like that. So long story short is that's how you kind of install. I'm trying to be as thorough as possible with this. It shouldn't be that difficult. If you do run into errors, you know, and then at the end of the day, the good thing is to delete everything from your mods folder. I just, you know, moved mine. Delete everything, not everything, I do apologize. Delete the custom modules, keep the native Bannerlord modules. Delete the custom modules out of here, and then re-download, and then do follow the steps again. But that is how to install Haterade, Tales from the Age of Men. Take it easy.